So as COVID-19 cases continue to rise across the province, Peel Region has announced it's offering same-day vaccination appointments for eligible residents. And it comes as school boards deal with staffing shortages and concerns over the vaccine timeline when it comes to staff. Peel's Medical Officer of Health, Dr. Lawrence Lowe, joining me now live with the very latest here. Good morning to you, Dr. Lowe.
Good morning, Molly. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for joining. So I want to begin first with the education conversation. Sid and I just took a number of calls here and comments, and you sound off. And a lot of people are concerned, one for students and two for staff. So I want to begin with the Peel District School Board offering this letter or issuing this letter to Dr. David Williams at the province saying, listen, we need to get those on the front line, our teachers and educators, vaccinated sooner. Do you support this?
You know, I think the most important thing is that we are still in a period of supply management, and we know that while supply is starting to increase, there are many deserving groups who are looking to ensure that they're prioritized for vaccination. Ultimately, this would be a provincial decision, but for us at Peel Public Health, we know that our teachers and our educators and the school system is absolutely vital to our, the health and well-being of our youth. So I imagine it's something that our provincial colleagues are looking at very carefully.
There is a lot of conversation about whether or not schools should stay open or whether or not they move to remote learning. I know you've been part of these discussions as well. Where do you stand in this conversation?
At this point in time, there isn't any decision that we've taken to recommend any move to online learning. However, we very closely monitor the situation in our schools. So far, it does seem that the precautions being taken, by our frontline education workers and the staff at our schools is doing their part to, while we are seeing more and more cases introduced into schools, is really actually helping to keep COVID from transmitting within the school setting. So hopefully it stays that way, and hopefully students can continue to benefit from in-person learning.
Let's get to some good news. Peel Region is starting to get more doses. And then that's super helpful because we know a lot of essential workers live in Peel Region, and that's where we are seeing a lot of cases. Let's look at that breakdown. Same-day appointments. This is interesting. So how does this all work?
So as I mentioned, we're starting to, while we are still in a period of supply management, we are starting to see more and more allocations in the region of Peel. And at 8 a.m., there are going to actually be vaccination appointments available for 70 plus through our community clinics. Now, our hospital partners, Trillium and Osler, have been booking 70 plus since Thursday, when we went with that move. But I can't emphasize enough, we are seeing more and more vaccine, and we are able to offer appointments to adults 70 and over in our 6 community clinics. So if you know someone out there who is 70 over, who needs some help, visit peelregion.ca/COVID-19 vaccine to learn all about how they can book at any of our community centers throughout Brampton, Mississauga, and Caledon.
That's definitely some good news, but we need some more good news. Obviously, there's a push for more vaccines, especially in the hotspots like Toronto and Peel. Where is that conversation right now? I know it's out of your hands because when it comes to the municipalities, it's a matter of administering. It's not about the supply, but has there been a push to get more to Peel?
Yeah, I think our ministry partners have been very aware of the ongoing situation in Peel. It's for that reason that we're starting to see our allocations increase together with those of other hotspots. And it's for that reason that we're able to actually offer more and more appointments for those 70 plus. And certainly for those who remain 75 plus, 80 plus, those residents can still access our booking site at peelregion.ca/COVID-19 vaccine. And I encourage I encourage everyone to make sure that they can access it, book online, and get that protection at this point in time.
Okay, Dr. Lowe, and again, that is as of 8 o'clock this morning, peelregion.ca. Thank you for joining. Actually, before you run, did you know that you have a fan here? Other than me, I'm a fan of yours, but you have another fan. I'm going to bring them up right now. Here they are.
Hi, Dr. Lowe. Sid Cixero here. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I want to make this quick. Mel's allowed me 30 seconds here. I'm a resident of Peel for most of my life. Been watching you for a year. You were the interim head of medical at Peel. People don't know this. When this pandemic started, you were not full-time. You were interim. Over the last year, I just want to thank you. You have been honest. Your empathy, your expertise, your patience with smart-ass reporters during press conferences with Mayor Crombie. You have been phenomenal. And I just want to thank, I know we're not out of the woods, not close, but keep doing what you're doing. As a resident of Peel, I want to thank you. You've been great. That's worth applause, no? That's worth applause.
Yeah.
Dr. Lowe.
Can I just say thank you so much for your support? I started out as a family doctor in Heart Lake and Brampton, and it's been an honor and privilege to serve our community. I know people haven't always agreed with all the recommendations and the advice that I've given, but I think we've made it through. We've saved lives, and hopefully we can get this vaccine out to more and more of our residents. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Better days, Dr. Lowen. Thank you again for your service.
What a nice
Thank you, Mel,
moment.
for letting me say
That's
hello.
so sweet.
Take care, Doctor. Dr.
Thanks so
Lawrence
much.
Lowe of Peel. Again, let's keep following protocols here. Thank you, Mel, for letting
That
me do
was
that.
sweet.
Thank you.
You wanted to get that off your chest, you see?
He's amazing. He's amazing.
And they don't get a lot of love. It's
No,
a lot of
it's
criticism.
it's just, oh, they don't know what they're doing. Well, who knows what they're doing?
Yeah.
None of us,
No one
there's no
knows.
roadmap for this.
It's a
We're trying our
pandemic.
best.
Yeah.